So we want to make sure that we also put on the record Noble Drew Ali's article from the Moorish Guide newspaper, September 14th, 1928. Because of all of the media thing going on right now, that if you realize, you know, they're literally forcing these people to recognize Moorish nationality. When you have major news network, one of the Moors got a call from CNN already. We want you guys to talk about it because, no, we don't talk about nothing. Ain't nothing for us to talk about because we already know what you guys gonna do with it. You don't talk about, you don't go out there. You guys do what you do. Right? CNN already contacted Moors. CNN. Active Moors. 720 Moors. Moors who know people who know people who know people. That the person who knew the highest person went to this Moor. That they just happen to know. That, yeah, CNN wants to talk to Moors, and I told them I know a Moor, and they told me to ask you to do an interview. But they don't know. But they don't know who the Moors are. You're not gonna proclaim that you're Moors because of, you know, some fiction that they put in their news, in their news. And then people are watching their news and are getting caught up in propaganda, which, you know, which again, propaganda has its own section in Canaanland Plan. So it's not nothing new. We're just late. We're just realizing what's up. So excerpt from the Moorish Guide, Friday, September 14, 1928. It is not unusual for a newspaper to make its debut in the city of Chicago. In the past years have seen many such come and many such go. The Moorish Guide, taking its initial bow to the public, knows not what the future awaits it, but throwing its efforts on the side of right, reason, and tolerance, we hope that we might make the grade. The Moorish Guide enters the field of journalism with malice toward none and charity to all. It is not our purpose to disregard the work of other splendid journals. It is not our purpose to fail to give due attention and space to all American citizens, individuals, and organizations alike, who are working in their chosen field of endeavor for the progress and development of all American citizens and all American institutions. We hope to cooperate with them in the intensive and grueling battle for universal justice. The Moorish Guide feels that the greatest weapon in the hands of our group today in America is our press. The truth will never be told about a disadvantaged minority by the general press of any country, whether that minority be racial, political, or religious. Unless we express ourselves through papers of our own, the truth about us will not be told. Many of our accomplishments, many of the beautiful things, many of the hopeful things and events which mark the progress of our group will go unrecorded if it were not for papers of our own. Our papers are our only hope of shoveling ourselves out from under the avalanche of lies that are annually let loose upon us. A strong free press is the best possible safeguard of the liberties in general promotion and defense of the interests of a strong, free people. So just putting that out there for all the Moors who have contributed to making sure that our story is told. So supreme honors to the Moors who are making sure that our story gets told. Because we're the only ones that can tell it. Nobody telling it better than us. Islam Moors. I put the Attorney General's office on notice with the first two writs ab initio. They sent a letter back rebutting nothing. The thank you letter that was sent is attached and scanned here. James Trafficant told the federal government, being in name only, without sovereignty, because of bankruptcy around the gold clause. They don't exist to say, but I still don't understand why the name declaration, judicial proclamation, was sent back with a thank you letter. Dear friend, thank you for your recent letter to the Attorney General. We reviewed the information you provided, and it appears that this matter does not involve federal law and or the Department of Justice. Accordingly, we are returning your correspondence to you. If you need to pursue this matter, we suggest that you contain a private attorney to determine what legal avenues are open to you. Sincerely, Mail Referral Unit, Department of Justice. Right? So let's see now. So you sent them a writ, right? You sent the writ to Attorney General's office. Department of Justice sent something back like, yo, you know what I mean, we thank you for receiving your stuff, but you know what I mean, it doesn't have any standing, blah, 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 whatever like that. So, you know, seems to me that they're letting you know that that office doesn't exist. Return to sender. Because there is no office here called Attorney General's office. We didn't receive anything from you. This is just a courtesy letter to let you know that thanks for sending your stuff, but there's no office here. And they're exactly proving the point that James Trafficant said, they're in name only. And you are not going to get any response from a building address. Mail Referral Unit. Mail Referral Unit sent you a letter. Mail Referral Unit sent a letter to you. And Mail Referral Unit knows that you have a nationality because they sent that to your free national name. Mail Referral Unit. I'm pretty sure you never met Mail Referral Unit before. I'm pretty sure you didn't even send anything to the Mail Referral Unit. How come they're the ones that's replying to you or whatever? Because whoever you send the stuff to, they don't have an office. They don't have an office. Game's over. Put in 25 cents to continue. 10, 9. Game's over. Game is over. You're letting people know up front. put Moorish Science Temple in the news and all that stuff. Talk about shooters. They ain't no shooters. They're trying to let people know, hey man, we know about that stuff. You better go get down with that since you're talking about, you know, do they recognize the Moors? Yeah, Moorish Science Temple's all over the news right now. Because some shooter guy. Oh yeah, since we're talking about shooter guy, just give him his little plug.
Oh, and this is very important. I wanted to let y'all know, because if anything happened with me, because I'm an alpha male, I stand up, I stand firm, and I stand for mine. Till the end. To the last day in this flesh. But I'm not the flesh. I'm not the body. I have a body. But I just want to let y'all know, don't affiliate me with nothing. I'm not affiliated with the Black Business School. Even though I might promote their business or something like that, or any of my friends, any of my associations, those with nothing. I'm not affiliated with the Black Business School. Let y'all know, don't affiliate me with nothing. I'm not affiliated with the Black Business School. Even though I might promote their business or something like that, or any of my friends, any of my associations, those are just associations. I'm not affiliated with it. Yeah, I was also a Nation of Islam member. I'm not affiliated with it. Don't affiliate me with the money team. Some having them like, yeah, we was with Floyd Mayweather. No, don't affiliate me with nothing. Black Business School, I was a Christian. I was in Africa. Don't try to say, oh, he was Africa, he was this and that. No. They're trying to put you with ISIS or some other terrorist group or anything. No. I'm affiliated with the spirit of justice. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright? You see Convos with Cosmo. That's me. I created that. That's what I'm affiliated with. Conversations with Cosmo. The shit that I built. Me and my own. And with the spirit of justice. That's it. So just make sure. No affiliations. No. I thought my own thoughts. I made my own decisions. I'm the one who gotta listen to the judgment. That's it. And my heart is pure.
So that's why I put it out there. You know what I mean? You know, he didn't want to be affiliated with nothing. So, didn't want to be affiliated with nothing. So that ends the argument about anybody saying anything about him being affiliated with something. Argument's over. Guy who did it said, don't affiliate with me, nothing. Alright, cool. Everybody who ever said anything in the news, their stuff is void ab initio. Expunged. Dissolved. Peace, brother. I went through the process of printing out all of the documents, copies, name correction, judicial notice and proclamation, sent everything off along with the money order and all, and I just had 2 questions. Would you happen to know if it takes some time for them to process the info and send back the copies with cover letters? 2, I understand that the appellations on the judicial notice must be highlighted in red color symbolizing full life, and 1 for the blanks that I filled in didn't highlight red and stayed black. Would this affect them being able to process the information? Alright, so first of all, Islam and honors to all the Moors who are coming into the nationality and birthrights and declaring who they are and proclaiming their nationality. Islam to all the Moors who've taken the steps to come into this information and to want to understand about their nationality and birthrights, and finding a venue or an avenue that they trust to do the process, you know, or to help them or assist them with, or, you know, however you want to look at it, the process of getting your documentation and identification so you can exercise, you know, in full life. So with the 2 questions, yes, it takes some time to get the stuff back. Yes, it takes time. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Don't sit up, you know, waiting and all that type of stuff. You know, you better go do whatever you gotta do, and it'll come when it could come.